Hi, my name is Savannah Lavalley. I am CEO of Pretty Movement. I created a Facebook group that helped me stay focused on my journey of trauma and recovery. Pretty Movement is a group where I share organizations and programs that have helped me on my way to my goals and never pushed me away or put things in my mouth to make me more anxious or scared. I am a woman of the trade. I am 31 years old. I have survived exploitation, and I was a meth addict, a crystal meth addict. Along the way, I have faced a lot of things that I would like to share. One, I find that being a woman of the trade is very dangerous. I find that women are able to recover themselves and find love for themselves. Being a survivor of exploitation, never be scared to charge your exploiter. I want to put that out there. And my addiction with other drugs as crystal meth and crack cocaine and alcohol. I found that alcohol led me into being more courageous to go work. And I found that after I would work, I felt a little shameful, so I would do harder drugs. I am now sober and still continuing and working on ongoing recovery. I have 5 children. Right now I have one at arm's length. His name is Samuel Joseph Lavalley. He is my pride and joy. He is in the CFS system, and I choose to continue on fighting the CFS system to be a parent to my son. Since I've been involved with CFS, I have many experiences with them. I have had great experiences with them, and I've had many not great experiences with them. And I shall talk about the positive experiences first. I find that working with CFS could do a lot of things. It gives you a chance to rebuild yourself, to work on trauma, and to say it's okay to have an authority help you with being a parent. Samuel was first in Métis CFS, and I chose to work on sobriety and work with the system. His father gained custody, and I ended up working at a place. I ended up graduating at Gordon Bell off-campus Fresh Start program. My grade 12, I was able to do a kitchen trainee program through the Resource Assistance for Youth. There, I was able to find work ethics and continue on with some of the things that I haven't known. I ended up finding secondary schooling there, and build friendships through the drop-in center. And then I have had a chance to go to court and fight for Samuel. And those are the good things that I like to brag about today with the CFS system. Being able to graduate, find a job, find a place, do reunification. Those are some really good things that I found very great in my experience from being who I am. And there are some things that I'd like to put out there, some negative experiences, and that there is always hope. And there are places that you can find to help with some of your situations. Mine may be a little bit different, but they are all okay to go through. I just want to put it out there that it's okay to, think about things first before you say them, not to overreact, not to be combative with CFS or aggressive. That could always fall on you and turn back on you, and it's never really a good situation. Some of the things that I went through with this last CFS order were I had to learn on my own through a CFS authority called Winnipeg CFS to follow protocol. Now, being an Indigenous woman, I find that being in general authority, it is okay to find people to help you to put them back on their feet. Protocol is things that can be from ADP forms to choose what CFS authority you belong to, especially if you're Indigenous. There's Southern Authority and Northern Authority. Me, I am currently a Métis CFS again, but my band is from Chippewa of Nawash, Ontario. So usually my band would jump in and the ADP form would direct me and my son's file, to Southern Authority. I have learned along the way to also do complaints and grievances, to go one step higher from the CFS worker to the CFS supervisor. And if that doesn't work, to go to the service manager and to the executive executive office. Okay. And then that is why I'm here. It is totally it is easy as long as you keep calm to deal with CFS. Sometimes they want a rise out of you, but for your kids' sake, please stay calm. There are lots of resources out there that I have used, and I don't know if I could say this, but I have personally used the Assembly of Chiefs Manitoba. I have had a worker advocate that has helped me. To get along the lines of my worker to respect me and my file. And it's okay. It's okay. Don't be scared. And a lot of us are scared. I was scared. I was angry. I was in denial as well, as I told you who I was. And that's when I chose to use a voluntary group. These people are called Fearless R2W. They are a CFS support group that has been formed in the R2W area, which is the North End and Point Douglas area. I find that their whole, something really fancy would be like, structure of the group is really a great based volunteer support program. I have met support from voluntary advocates, from people coming to talk to me and vouch for me to my CFS, from people to coming to sit in my visits, from people to come taking notes and making sure that my rights were met. These people go lengths, and I mean lengths, to show you that they care. This Fearless R2W I talk about is also in connection with the AO organization, Aboriginal Youth Organization, and they believe in harm reduction. It's not an excuse to relapse or whatever, but some people, like them, believe in harm reduction. And I think that when you are frustrated, confused, and don't know what to do, because even a CFS apprehension is very traumatic, not just for the child, but for the parent. The parent, who I was at one point in time, lost a sense of being a mother. I have lost a routine. I have lost something that I It was my fault, but I have lost something, and it was really difficult for me to work back towards. I am now on a 1-year order, and I have the same supports that I have just said: Fearless RTW, Meet Me at the Bell Tower, Stop the Violence, Aboriginal Youth Organization, and CFS support group that is run through Sage House to help me work towards that 1-year application. Some things that have helped me get sober: I've had to start square one. I have started at the Women's Detox Center on Magnus. I entered a program called AFM, and I went to a long-term treatment center that is in the North End community. I don't know if they're wanting me, probably not, when you say who they are, but I love it.